Kwasi the arrogant prince strutted through the marketplace, his crimson robes shimmering like desert mirages. Every village beauty tittered and blushed in his wake. But Kwasi, oh Kwasi, was a man burdened by his own magnificence. No village maiden, he declared, was worthy of his brilliance. The elders grumbled, the younger men snickered, and Kwasi remained blissfully, pridefully single. He always said to himself, "None of these village idiots masquerading as virgins with their crayfish leg and unpleasant body odor that no deodorant in the world can cure can qualify as my toilet cleaner. They had better look elsewhere, because as for me, the women in these villages kept giving birth to bats and our parts should never cross." These level of insult upset many women in the village, and if not that he was the prince of the land, they would have judged his matter overnight at the witchcraft meeting. Maybe by now he would have been turned to an antelope for hot pepper soup enjoyment. The annoying thing is that he goes around with some fake friends of his who never advises him on how to respect and appreciate other people's feelings when it comes to talking his usual nonsense to them. Prince Kwasi met his Waterloo when he decided to insult the only daughter of the village goddess, who happens to be the most beautiful girl in the entire village, because she was a gift from the water goddess. But to Kwasi, she is just another pig smelling like the mud. She came crying to her mum, narrating how Kwasi the prince insulted her that he would rather marry a brilliant monkey than have her in his life as a waiter talkless a wife. Hearing this, the village goddess smiled and told the daughter never to worry, as she cannot even release her daughter's hand in marriage to an idiot masquerading as the king's son and following the numerous curses that the village virgins have railed on the boy, whose pregnancy should have melted at the first trimester, instead of allowing the world witness such a child with cancerous mouth that does not know how to talk. One sweltering afternoon, a caravan from an unknown kingdom arrived, veiled figures shrouded in dust. Their leader, shrouded even further, approached Kwasi. The voice that emerged was surprisingly youthful, a melody tinkling like wind chimes. "Your Highness," she purred, "I am Princess Anya of the distant Zindar. My heart, alas, is captivated by your legendary handsomeness." Kwasi, preening, ordered a grand feast. Anya, unveiled, was a vision. Skin like moonlight, eyes like emeralds, and a laugh that could charm a crocodile. The village gasped. This was a princess unlike any they'd seen. The days that followed were a whirlwind of poetry readings, moonlit strolls, and whispered promises. Kwasi, utterly smitten, announced their wedding within the week. Kwasi was standing in front of the virgins saying, "Can you now see what beauty looks like? Not all these repackaging of your empty shells without appropriate curves to help a man think straight." They all looked at him with disgust, but the pain they felt was that he actually did got a beautiful wife to flunk at their face, which makes them look as if they were actually less of a beauty. The night before the ceremony, a storm raged. Kwasi awoke to a blood-curdling shriek. Anya was gone. In her place, a gnarled, cackling figure stirred a bubbling cauldron. "Fear not, prince," the figure rasped. "It is I, Anya, a powerful witch cursed to appear old. This potion grants me temporary beauty, enough to win your heart. Your matter was reported to us in our kingdom, and we thought of how best to deflate your unnecessary ego and overinflated pride. You are not even a king yet, and your mouth is already killing the kingdom. Yet your parents would not lecture you that a man that cannot respect the world of women is not fit to be called a man, let alone getting married to a female frog, talkless, complete image of God called woman. Your matter has been judged, and you only have one choice. It's either you marry this old witch in front of you to stay alive, or you die within the next few hours, as I would like the whole village to see who you finally ended up with. And I must confess, you smell like an idiot yourself. I never knew foolishness smells like this." Kwasi recoiled. Pride wrestled with his newfound affection. The witch cackled again. "Love, prince, transcends appearances. Will you reject your true love based on a wrinkled mask?" Shame washed over Kwasi. He saw how he had been stupid and naughty in speech to girls. I mean, virgins in the whole village. And now he has ended up in the hand of a grandmother of witchcraft. And the thought of how they would ever have their first kiss made him feel like throwing up. Moral of the story: pride in an uncultured mouth is the greatest recipe for failure in life. it always deliver a baby called self-destruction. Thanks for listening to our story. And do you think Kwasi deserves forgiveness for his prideful and hurting character in the kingdom? Kindly comment below. Please don't forget to like and share our story. We shall appreciate you subscribing to our channel and pressing the notification bell so that you can be alerted when we upload new stories. Thank you.